Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video I have a really cool exciting thing to share. I made over $1,600 profit, and I'm actually going to show you the live recording trade with my Discord team, exactly what I took. Markets today was absolutely amazing, over 3% on the day the Nasdaq moved. Great price action. Again, today is the price action I look for every single day. It was an A+ setup. Now the market's finally going somewhere, finally doing something that I want it to do. And now if you guys pay attention and watch the live recap, what I'm about to show you right now, and then I'm gonna do a breakdown after the live recording of actually how I identified that and how I played it. So stay tuned, give a like, give a follow, and if you guys want to live trade with me every single day for free for 5 days, it'll be down below in the link in the comments. Look at that. Anyways, stay tuned. Buyer stepping back up in here. Look at that wick, crazy. Now let's just hope we can get some momentum here. This is on the 1 minute or 5 minute. I switch back and forth. It's not like I'm just at one. It really depends. I just go back and forth. Like on one of my charts, I have 1 minute, then a 5 minute, then a. All right. Buyers are looking pretty strong. Look how fast we're being bought up here. Let's see if we can continue this. I'm looking at pre-market highs here, which is up here. No, I'll let you know when I'm in a trade. I'm looking at pre-market highs. As of right now, there is no reason to get into any trade. Hopefully we don't start consolidating and price action just does nothing. But yeah, this is a 2 minute time frame right here. I mean, if I went to the 1 minute, I mean, that's what the 1 minute looks like, but I kind of like just zooming out just a little bit, you know. So obviously high of days right here, but looking for an entry at pre-market highs here. So and then if we do decide to just sell off here, again, I won't even think about looking for a short unless we get below here. So. And there's always kind of indecision or a little bit of uncertainty the first 1 to 5 minutes of market open, you know. But biggest thing is patience and waiting until the opportunity presents itself, right, guys? And on the even on the 5 minutes, trading above all 3 moving averages, which is just at least one little good thing that I'm being aware of, that why there's no reason to short just yet, even though we are pulling back a little bit. And it's weird, today and yesterday, no red folder news, no crazy stuff. I don't think Trump spoke yesterday either, unless he did and I missed it. I don't know if he. I don't think so. He just watched kids roll eggs. Wait, yesterday? Yesterday wasn't Easter. Potential bounce on the 200. Yeah, there's a 200 moving average right here. And it's still bouncing off the 50. But as of right now, market is kind of just in no man's land. At least for where I want to take the trade. But do you guys see, like, okay, this is the highest point of market, this is the lowest point of market, right? These are, this isn't pre-market lows, but this is at least a key level, and these are pre-market highs. We're right here, right? So all I'm waiting for is just to say, hey, what is direction? How do I want to take the trade? All we're doing is just slightly selling off right now, right? Back in the 15-minute trend. It's bouncing off this trend right here, actually. See if you can hold above this trend here. If you can hold above this trend, it's looking good for longs. Yeah. Love how I'm so throw. Hey, that's what you got to be. You know, you got to be truly patient and then really know. That's why, like, guys, I know what I'm looking at. Like, I'm not confused or uncertain what the market's going to do because I know where my key points are. I know what I want to do. I have my game plan set, right? If you guys are just looking at this and have no idea, ooh, look, we're bouncing here, I guess I'm just going to go long. Hopefully I make money, right? But yeah, Jess, and I want you guys to be able to identify that as well. One day. I mean, this would be kind of crazy if market does want to turn red. We are up 1% on the NASDAQ as of today. It'll be kind of funny if we just sell all the way back off and then we're red. I'll be like, okay, market. All right, here comes buyers here. Definitely, the volume's definitely there. Yeah, hopefully. Still, look, here's the high, here's a lower high. We have to break above this high for this to look good for longs. Yeah, pretty weird price action as of right now. I miss the days when price action, all we did was just right on market open, we just shot to a specific level. We weren't like playing around here. Yeah, it's kind of just not, it's still indecisive. Market doesn't know where it wants to go. And you got to look at that. Like, do you guys want to trade something like that right now? You got to ask yourself that question, you know? And for me, you guys know the answer. Obviously, no. So. But we might consolidate here. Like, it's only been, what, 10? So 10 minutes of just consolidation right now. There it goes. I'll put a limit order. I'll go in like a quarter of a size at these highs just to test it, guys. Since I'm on green for the day, I'll go a quarter of a size at these highs here. Oh, that's good. And then I'll go full size at actually pre-market if we can get a momentum push here. Let's actually just get a rip here and not just like another fake out. Again, I would wait. Again, I went in like half size here, guys. If you guys want to go in full size or half size actually at pre-market highs, I'll just wait. Again, I went in early. So. Yeah, still a little bit of indecision for sure. Definitely a pretty decent wall here. There it goes. There it goes. Oh my gosh, guys. Let's go. Take profit 1. I'm on, so TP1, I'll say I'll put like right here. See if we can just get a rip here. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can you not hear me? Hold up. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Hold on. Can you guys hear me now? All right. What the heck? That was so weird. Like out of nowhere, course on the trade. It's like what? All right, there we go. I'm still in these guys. I'm about to get out of one of my contracts here. All right, out of one contract. Oh my gosh, guys. All right, I'm holding one. All right, so look, you can obviously see market absolutely ripped today. We can see if I go to a bigger time frame, how did I identify that? How do we know we ripped? Well, obviously on the smaller time frame, this is pre-market. So this is obviously today. Beautiful price action, just absolutely went to the moon. I love it. I love it. I love it. Compared to the last couple days, really no good price action. This was just straight to the moon. So obviously the first thing I look for is my pre-market highs and my pre-market lows, which is right here and right here. I look at the overall trend in the market. You guys know my strategy is 3 things: trend, momentum, risk management. So we can see obviously we have a key level at pre-market highs, key level at pre-market lows. If we broke below pre-market lows here, I'll be looking for shorts. Obviously that never happened. So the whole day I was leaning towards longs. I was bullish on the day. So obviously I told my team, hey guys, if we can break above this pre-market level here, we are going to the moon. And that is exactly what I caught. And you guys can see actually in the recording, I got in just a hair early. Let's go to the 1 minute time frame here. And you guys can see I actually entered my position right here and then got out right here. Now you can see, well, Will, you'd be like, well, you only got a little piece of it. You missed 80% of the move. What happened? Well, why don't you just hold it and try to make all the money in the world? Now, again, day trading isn't like that. Day trading is identifying your edge, identifying your overall strategy. I'm a scalper. I enter, I exit, I make my money, I walk away. And that is exactly what I did. If this wants to go another 1,000 points higher or drop another 1,000 points, I don't care. I'm happy with how I made my trade. I'm happy with how I control my risk. And again, I'm already at $3,000 on the week in just 2 days. So again, I went in early off of pre-market, or this was pre-market highs, this white line, this was high of day, right? We sold off, bounced right off of the 200-day moving average to the T, and I said, okay, I'm going to go in pretty early on the break here. Most of my team went in on this actual break, and we just flushed, and we made that profit, and it was absolutely beautiful. Again, you can see that if you guys missed this play here, we can still obviously have cap on a ton of stuff. Very, very good price action, very easy to read, just constantly higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and this just doesn't want to slow down. So if you guys can identify the trend, identify key levels of interest, and control your risk and be consistent and be disciplined, you guys will be one step closer to being profitable.